Hillary Clinton opened an already opened jar of pickles on Jimmy Kimmel Live to prove she's healthy. Well, I guess that settles it then. I've been completely debunked. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. But seriously, CNN says the whole issue is an unhealthy obsession propagated by conspiracy theorists and that we've been debunked.
Conspiracy theorists have cooked up just about every condition for her.
Listen to CNN's devastating debunking of conspiracy theories about Hillary's health.
But said repeatedly she felt great.
I felt fine.
Her husband, Bill Clinton, echoed that, while slamming those fueling the conspiracies.
A letter released in July last year from Clinton's internist of 15 years. Dr. Lisa Bardak describing Clinton as healthy. The doctor ended the letter saying Clinton is in excellent physical condition and fit to be president of the United States.
Okay, so this is CNN's big debunking. Hillary says she feels great, so does Bill Clinton, and so does her personal internist. Wow, CNN, what impartial independent sources beyond reproach. Hillary, her husband, and her internist. Notice how CNN doesn't mention Rutgers University professor of medicine Bob Lahita saying that Hillary should undergo assessment by a team of physicians.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. And, you know, you go back to the history of our presidents, and we've had many presidents up until Lyndon Johnson who concealed their health during their campaigns. So we have issues here, and I think both candidates should be very forthcoming and have perhaps an impartial panel of physicians review the data and make that kind of a decision before the Americans go to the polls.
Notice how CNN also conveniently left out Dr. Drew and the raft of other doctors, neurologists and medical experts who have all questioned Hillary's health. The distrusted mainstream media claims we have no evidence, yet their evidence to debunkers is to say, oh, Hillary says she's fine, so I guess that makes it so. This is why only 6% of Americans trust the mainstream media. It's completely pathetic. Their new tactic is to assert that even questioning Hillary's health is sexist.
And honestly, I think there's an element of sexism to this. The way that they've talked about her. So what's the idea here that somehow because she's a woman and she's a grandma that she's frail?
Really? So was it sexist when the entire media obsessed about John McCain's health back in 2008?
Is McCain simply too old to get elected?
If it's John McCain's health we're talking about, and he's running for the highest office in the land, his health, with limits, becomes the public business.
How concerned are doctors that this skin cancer may in fact return?
Oh yeah, and why is CNN asking questions about Donald Trump's health? We all know that only crackpot conspiracy theorists and sexists do that, according to CNN.
Sexism, 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 sexism.
When all they've got to fire back at us is empty ad hominems like sexist and conspiracy theorist, you know we've hit a nerve. Now a New York Times columnist wants Google to hide search results pertaining to questions over Hillary's health, because censorship is so progressive. Even as the establishment media desperately scrambles to run defense, the list of questions about Hillary's health is only growing. Why is she wearing winter clothing in summer? To hide medical devices? Why does she keep disappearing in the middle of a presidential dogfight to take time off? Why is she afraid of facing the press? No press conference for 262 days. Hey Hillary, having Jimmy Kimmel kiss your ass and laugh at your lame jokes for half an hour isn't the same thing as having a press conference. Why hasn't Hillary had a press conference is the top trending search question about Clinton on Google. Why is she on weird medication from the 1960s? Why did documents pertaining to Hillary causing the suicide of Vince Foster disappear from the National Archives? Foster killed himself after being humiliated during one of Clinton's infamous temper tantrums. The same fits of rage that have left her campaign staffers in tears. Now WikiLeaks emails reveal that Hillary was researching decision fatigue syndrome, which causes people to lash out in fits of rage. What's wrong with Hillary's temper? Is this why she's avoided press conferences for the best part of a year? Hillary was then provided information about the drug Provigil, which is used to treat Parkinson's and sleepiness. The mainstream media won't raise any of these questions because they don't have any answers to them. Since my video went viral 3 weeks ago, the whole controversy has imploded.
That YouTube video that you played that got so much traffic was from the account of Paul Joseph Watson. As far as I know, he's a writer for InfoWars. Conspiracy theories, they clearly cast a wide net as far as what kind of conspiratorial happenings they're willing to entertain. The standard for their journalistic integrity is not the highest, shall we say.
The majority of American voters want Hillary's full medical history to be released. Are they all conspiracy theorists too? Are they all sexists? It's even reached critical meme mass, with Hillary's hospital signs appearing in LA. Now, Hillary is set to give a speech during which she will attack the alt-right. In other words, me, Cernovich, Drudge, Hannity, Breitbart, and anyone else who has pushed the Hillary's health issue. They're panicking. They know something is seriously wrong with Hillary and that the pressure to have her health independently assessed is building. If they're not able to keep a lid on this by dismissing it as a conspiracy theory, by ignoring the concerns of top doctors and medical experts, it could torpedo her entire campaign.
Make sure I'm alive.
Oh my God, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.